In today's video, we're about to embark on an extraordinary journey through the depths of Stoic philosophy. Get ready for a life transformation, as we're not just exploring 10, but a vast ocean of Stoic wisdom that has the power to reshape your perspective and elevate your existence to a new level of serenity, resilience, and meaning. Welcome to our channel, a space where we seek timeless wisdom to enrich and enhance our journey through life. Today, we'll dive into the clear waters of Stoic philosophy, an ancient approach that continues to inspire and guide millions of people worldwide. Get ready to explore a series of profound teachings that can revolutionize your way of thinking and living. The first Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "What does not depend on us is not under our control." These words resonate deeply with the core of Stoic philosophy, reminding us of the importance of focusing our energy and attention on what is within our domain. Often, we find ourselves consumed by worry over events and circumstances beyond our control, wasting precious energy and undermining our inner peace. However, by embracing this Stoic maxim, we're invited to direct our efforts towards what we can directly influence, empowering us to cultivate unwavering serenity, even in the midst of life's storms. In a world characterized by uncertainty and impermanence, this profound understanding liberates us from the tyranny of constant worry, allowing us to find an inner peace that transcends external circumstances. By recognizing the limits of our power and accepting with serenity what we cannot change, we are able to direct our attention to what truly matters, empowering us to live with authenticity and integrity, regardless of the challenges we may face. The second Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Happiness is an internal good." This powerful statement invites us to reconsider our conception of happiness, recognizing that it is not found in external circumstances, but cultivated within ourselves. Often we seek happiness in material possessions, social status, or external recognition, only to discover that these sources of joy are fleeting and ephemeral. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are reminded that true happiness is an internal quality, an attitude of contentment and acceptance that can be cultivated regardless of external circumstances. Instead of seeking happiness outside of ourselves, we are invited to look inward, exploring the depths of our own soul in search of the peace and serenity we so desire. This understanding liberates us from the incessant pursuit of external gratification, empowering us to find a lasting source of joy and contentment within ourselves. By recognizing that true happiness is not subject to the fluctuations of the external world, we are able to cultivate an inner peace that permeates all areas of our lives, allowing us to live with a profound sense of fulfillment and meaning. The third Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Destiny is like a river, and we are the navigators." This powerful metaphor invites us to reflect on the active role we play in creating our own destiny. Often, we tend to view our lives as being controlled by external forces or circumstances beyond our control, leaving us feeling powerless and resigned in the face of life's adversities. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are reminded that we are the architects of our own destiny, navigating the waters of life with courage, determination, and wisdom. While we may not be able to control all external circumstances, we are free to choose how we respond to them, thus shaping the course of our own lives. This understanding empowers us to take responsibility for our choices and actions, recognizing that each decision we make has the power to influence the course of our journey. Instead of feeling resigned in the face of circumstances, we are invited to embrace our ability to shape our own destiny, navigating the waters of life with courage, resilience, and integrity. The fourth Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Adversity is the best teacher." These words remind us of the importance of seeing life's challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Often, we tend to avoid adversity at all costs, seeking comfort and security instead of facing the challenges that arise in our path. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are invited to embrace adversity as an opportunity to strengthen our character, develop our resilience, and cultivate our wisdom. It is in moments of difficulty and challenge that we are tested and refined, revealing our true strength and determination. This understanding frees us from the fear of adversity, empowering us to embrace life's challenges with courage and determination. Instead of allowing ourselves to be intimidated by adversity, we are invited to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning, allowing us to transcend our limits and reach our full potential. The fifth Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Virtue is the only true good." These words remind us of the importance of cultivating moral and ethical qualities in our lives, seeking to live according to the highest principles and values. Often, we tend to seek happiness and success through external achievements, such as wealth, power, or fame, neglecting the development of our character and moral integrity. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are reminded that true happiness lies in the practice of virtue, in the constant pursuit of moral excellence, and in the fulfillment of our human potential. By cultivating qualities such as courage, justice, generosity, and wisdom, we are able to live according to our deepest values, thus finding a lasting source of meaning and purpose in our lives. This understanding frees us from the incessant pursuit of external gratification, empowering us to find a lasting source of contentment and fulfillment within ourselves. Instead of allowing ourselves to be seduced by the fleeting allure of material success, we are invited to seek the true wealth that resides in the practice of virtue and the cultivation of meaningful and authentic relationships. The sixth Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Keep your focus on the present." These words remind us of the importance of fully living in the present moment, savoring each instant with mindfulness and awareness. Often we tend to worry about the past or feel anxious about the future, leaving us feeling distracted and disconnected from the present experience. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are invited to cultivate an attitude of acceptance and gratitude towards the present moment, recognizing that it is where life truly happens. By keeping our focus on the present, we are able to appreciate the small wonders of life, finding beauty and meaning in each unique and precious moment. This understanding liberates us from the tyranny of worry and anxiety, empowering us to live with more serenity and inner peace. Instead of allowing ourselves to be consumed by regrets from the past or worries about the future, we are invited to dive deeply into the present moment, thus finding a lasting source of contentment and joy in our lives. The seventh Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Death is inevitable, but how we live is not." These words remind us of the impermanence of human life and the importance of seizing each moment as if it were our last. Often we tend to avoid thinking about death, leaving us feeling distracted and disconnected from the reality of our own mortality. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are invited to embrace the inevitability of death as an opportunity to live with more authenticity and purpose. By recognizing the brevity of life, we are empowered to cherish each moment as a precious gift, making the most of every opportunity to love, learn, and grow. This understanding frees us from the fear of death, empowering us to live with more courage and determination. Instead of allowing ourselves to be paralyzed by the inevitability of death, we are invited to embrace life with a renewed sense of gratitude and appreciation, thus finding a source of meaning and purpose that transcends even death itself. The eighth Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Happiness is not found in fleeting pleasures, but in a well-lived life." These words remind us of the importance of seeking lasting and meaningful happiness, rather than settling for superficial and ephemeral gratifications. Often we tend to seek happiness in fleeting pleasures such as food, sex, or entertainment, only to discover that these sources of joy are fleeting and unsatisfying. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are invited to seek a deeper source of contentment and fulfillment by cultivating meaningful relationships, pursuing personal growth, and contributing to the well-being of others. Instead of being seduced by the incessant pursuit of sensory pleasures, we are invited to seek a more lasting and meaningful happiness, thus finding a source of contentment and fulfillment that transcends the fluctuations of life. This understanding frees us from the incessant pursuit of external gratification, empowering us to find a lasting source of joy and meaning in our lives. Instead of being seduced by the fleeting glow of sensory pleasure, we are invited to seek a deeper and more meaningful happiness by cultivating significant relationships, pursuing personal growth, and contributing to the well-being of others. The ninth Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Humility is the key to personal growth." These words remind us of the importance of cultivating an attitude of humility and openness towards the world around us. Often, we tend to be proud and arrogant, feeling superior to others, and closed off to new experiences and learning. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are invited to recognize our own limitations and imperfections, thus cultivating an attitude of humility and respect towards others. Instead of being blinded by pride and arrogance, we are invited to acknowledge our own flaws and weaknesses, seeking to grow and learn from each experience and interaction. This understanding liberates us from the tyranny of the ego, empowering us to open our hearts and minds to new perspectives and opportunities for growth. Instead of closing ourselves off from the world around us, we are invited to embrace humility as a key to personal and spiritual growth, thus finding a source of wisdom and compassion that enriches and transforms our lives. The 10th and final Stoic phrase we'll explore is, "Acceptance is the key to inner peace." These words remind us of the importance of accepting reality as it is, rather than fighting against it or resisting it. Often we tend to wish things were different than they are, leaving us feeling frustrated and discouraged when circumstances don't meet our expectations. However, in the Stoic tradition, we are invited to embrace acceptance as a source of inner peace and serenity, recognizing that resistance to reality only causes us suffering. Instead of being consumed by the desire for control or aversion to pain, we are invited to accept reality as it is, thus finding a source of inner peace that transcends the fluctuations of life. This understanding liberates us from the tyranny of expectation and resistance, empowering us to live with more serenity and equanimity. Instead of being consumed by the desire for control or the aversion to pain, we are invited to embrace acceptance as a key to inner peace, thus finding a source of serenity and contentment that permeates all areas of our lives. In conclusion, the 10 Stoic phrases we've explored today have the power to transform our perspective and elevate our lives to a new level of serenity, resilience, and meaning. By embracing the profound teachings of Stoic philosophy, we are empowered to live with more authenticity, integrity, and inner peace, thus finding a lasting source of contentment and fulfillment that transcends the fluctuations of life. May these words of wisdom inspire us to live with courage, compassion, and gratitude, making the most of every precious moment life has to offer. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery and growth. Until next time.